Hello everyone, my name is the Lego Kid 2003, and I'm a little bit late. I'm very on reacting to the 5.5 special program for Genshin Impact. There has been a slight last-second change. I'm really sorry, but I will not be streaming any Stardew tonight. I ended up realizing a little earlier today that I have an exam for one of my college courses that I need to take right after this exam, and I want to make sure I have as much time for it as possible. So, literally the entire plan is react to the special program, give my thoughts, give my plans, and for the night. And, of course, the weekend, because it's Saturday. I already have the special program all loaded up. I think I have everything in a position where nothing will lag out or anything like that. So, yeah. Let's just immediately get into it. Bam. Of course, the music being amazing as always. Are we getting a new area? Well, I hope so. It's been a few updates. Tonkasaurus. Oh, this looks so cool. Oh yeah, something that's kind of off topic, but the package I alluded to a few streams ago finally arrived, so yay. I don't have to worry about that. Ooh. Oh wait, we're getting Yanza on this update! Oh, I cannot wait to see what you can do. Because I know that people have been waiting for like 300 years for this character to release. That putting animation is so cute. It's adorable. Barisa. I wish I could squish down sandwiches like that. Okay, it's giving Sonic the Hedgehog a little bit. Kinda liking it. Plus we're getting 2 new areas. Alright, we already saw the Tonkasaurus. So I guess it's just showing us again. Oh, and that's the... So this is what the collection... Yep. What? Yeah, we already saw all this. What just happened? What? I'm gonna skip to about here. Yeah, did it just like glitch and restart? Yeah, we saw your running animation. Okay, there we go. I don't know why it just repeated all of that.
Phew! I made it.
The
I'm
VAs
not
are
late,
back!
am I? Nope, it's just about to start. Oh,
Release these
and
two.
speaking of, hello
everyone! Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 5.5 special program. My name is Naomi MacDonald and I voice Yumemizuki Mizuki. As for my co-host, if you've checked out the bulletin board at the Weary Inn, you might have heard of a warrior from the Collective of Plenty who once ate 80 people's worth of food all by herself. I wonder who it could be.
That would be my
80
character.
people's worth is a lot
Hello,
of
everyone.
food.
My name is Jane Jackson, and I'm the
I
voice of
definitely could
Aressa.
not eat that much.
Exciting! We get to host the special program together. Although I was kind of surprised when I got the invite, I have to be honest. I mean, Mizuki's Natland Bathhouse isn't opening in version 5.5.
Well, actually, the theme of today's program is a travel guide, and Mizuki is an experienced traveler, right? So I think it's a good match.
fair
Yeah,
enough.
no, I guess you're actually right.
So, to kick things off, does everyone remember how Ion-san invited the traveler to check out our tribe, the Collective of Plenty?
Oh, yeah,
Well,
that
in
did
version
happen, didn't it?
5.5, travelers will get to do just that.
Awesome. The character you voice is from there, right? Doesn't that mean you have some inside scoop to share?
Oh, it would be my pleasure. Let's see. Oh, let's start with the version trailer.
Ooh, yes, version trailer. It's a banana! Ooh, I'm guessing we're finishing up that part of the story. Keep forgetting that there's like a B plot. There's Orisa.
We made it! Welcome to the Collective of Plenty.
What up, my dudes? My name's Aoife, a vet from the Flower Feather Clan.
Nothing gets
Okay.
the blood pumping like a contest to see which tribe's the strongest, huh?
No. Go back to Aoife. Real
Time
quick.
for a real
Hi,
showdown.
Yansan. Okay, we're definitely talking about him later. we're talking about Aoife later. Because there's some things I want to say, some opinions I want to give.
Anyway, I'm sorry, but I gotta get some food in me.
Mood.
Atoli! Get ready to feast!
More, please!
Okay, that transition was so smooth.
Catch me if you can! If you can figure out which way to go, of course.
Looks like Streamlabs is holding up alright.
Let me show you instead. Here goes nothing.
Strength and serenity.
Look out below! Hero incoming! Ultimate flying kick!
Actually, I'm pretty curious if Dan is going to be streaming tonight. No particular reason. As to why I'm wondering that.
Oh no, not good! The volcano is acting up again!
No particular reason. Whoa. No world boss? I'm guessing? I mean, that kind of makes sense. If you're introducing a new area and new characters, you're gonna have to get their boss mats from somewhere. The environments in this game almost never fail to impress me with how beautiful it is.
Is there really some kind of evil power inside the sacred flame crystals?
I gotta think this through. What should I do?
It would be great if we could get to the bottom of this, but not every historical mystery can be unraveled.
Oh, there's Aoife again. Alright, there's the redemption code, y'all. It expires in 2 days. You get 2 more days to use these codes before they go away. You cannot redeem them. So if you're watching this live, write this code down, and the second this stream's done, go redeem them. Do the redemptions. I'm not even kidding. Thankfully, I worked ahead and already did all my redemptions, so I don't have to worry. So all I have to do is worry about you guys getting your redemptions. And of course, I will be transferring this over to YouTube immediately, so that everyone on the YouTube side of things can also get the codes. Assuming they haven't gotten it through another streamer who has already reacted to this.
This
So,
version looks
yeah.
so fun. That seems to be the
Agreed.
vibe of the Collective of Plenty in general.
So
Fun.
true. The Collective
Yeah.
of Plenty is the traveler's final stop in their tribal tour of Natlan. The tribe is located near the great volcano of Tolan, which has been looming in the distance since version 5.0. The people of Natlan view the volcano as a sacred mountain.
I've been
Sacred
wondering when
Mountain, that
when
sounds a
they'll
bit
explore
cool.
it.
Yeah. So for travelers who have played through the Cinder City World Quest, the name might sound familiar. It's the place we were told to take our Saurian companion. So if you're planning to explore the volcano, head to the tribe first and keep going from there.
Whoa, that platform looks like it has bull horns.
Yeah, that's
Kind of
really
like
cool.
Varessa. Must be one of the main attractions of the tribe. Huh. Did that volcano just erupt?
Yeah. The volcano is dormant most of the time, but if the ground starts to shake, it could be a sign that an eruption is imminent. But if that happens, you can just find somewhere safe and watch the volcanic rain. It's actually really beautiful. Oh, and you'll probably encounter falling rocks too, but the tribe's Saurians can help out with that.
Oh, nice.
Like the
Nice.
other tribes, the Collective of Plenty is
Oh,
home to a
that's so
unique kind of
cute.
Saurian, the Tatankasaur.
Why?
The little ones may look cute
Oh, it's
and
baby, I wanna
innocent,
hug
but
it.
don't be fooled. Adult Tatankasaurs are powerful creatures. They can
They're-
smash
they're
rocks and
French
other
shapes.
objects by sprinting at them. Striking something with their
Why are
horns
all the
triggers their fighting
Saurians
spirit, enabling them
more or
to
less
perform a second sprint,
French-shaped?
which is faster, more powerful, and allows them to
Pains me.
briefly dash across water or liquid phlogiston. Tatankasaurs are gentle creatures at heart, but when they get serious, their brute strength is nothing to scoff at. Take advantage of the indwelling mechanic during exploration, and no obstacle will be able to stand in your way.
Sweet.
Oh, I should also mention, Varessa has a Tatankasaur companion of her own. Her name is Banana.
Oh, she even has a little bow on her leg. What's she doing?
Oh, looks like she's keeping watch over the orchard for Varessa. And speaking of the orchard, let's look at some of Varessa's food
Orchard.
favorites.
Okay.
Varessa's family owns the orchard, so it looks like their fresh fruit made the top of the list. Being so close to the volcano makes the Collective of Plenty a great farming area, so the fruit is even more delicious.
Oh,
That makes sense.
What about that? What's the epic feast showdown?
Well, it's actually a speed eating contest featuring a ton of delicious food.
The servings are that big? How do people even finish something like that?
Come hungry, I guess? Varessa will introduce the traveler to another one of her favorites during her
Goodness.
tribal chronicle.
She puts
a
my appetite to
fruit-flavored
shame.
mushroom.
And we're sure it's not poisonous?
Well, just
Goodness
think of it as a
gracious.
regional delicacy. It's supposed to taste really good, but there's actually a legend about these mushrooms in the Collective of Plenty.
A legend, huh?
Yeah, most of the mushrooms are red, but according to the legend, if you see a green one, it must be picked and eaten right away.
Wait, what happened to the regular mushroom? Isn't that a fungus?
Okay, so this might sound weird, but Looks like that's all we can divulge for now. But don't worry, all will be revealed in Varessa's Tribal Chronicle. Whether you
Okay.
want to participate in the Epic Feast Showdown, unravel the mystery of the green mushrooms, or learn more about Varessa herself, be sure to check it out. Plus,
I certainly will.
you don't have to progress through the whole Natlan story to start her chronicle. And if completed within a certain
I mean,
time
that's
frame,
why I've already,
travelers can earn primo gems and level up
Progressed
materials
through
for
the,
Varessa.
the entirety
During
of
the
Nathan
Abyss
story.
invasion, Varessa was busy defending her tribe, right? The situation was so dangerous back then. I hope she didn't get hurt.
Varessa may seem to move at her own pace, but don't be fooled. She's a fierce
such
warrior
a
of her
babe.
tribe. As long as she can get herself in the zone.
Oh, you mean by eating 100 servings? of-
No! Okay, that is one way. But she also has a different method. So, Varessa grew up reading stories about Natlan's heroes, and she always dreamed of following in their footsteps. So she made herself a mask modeled after the one her idol Fiatenna wore. Whenever she wears the mask, it's like she can channel the hero she always wanted to be.
Oh, that's so sweet.
All right, let's take a look at her combat abilities.
Running late again. Ouch! 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 Headbutt! Volcano kablam! Ultimate flying kick!
Her combat style looks really cool,
Hi!
to be honest. Like, I know that a lot of people in
Oh my
who
god,
play
the heart
Genshin
effect.
complain about it, but
She even falls down? That's so
it genuinely
adorable.
looks really
Without the
cool.
mask,
Oh,
Varessa's
she does
movements can
plunging
be a bit
attacks.
uncoordinated, awkward, and clumsy. But once she has the mask on, her demeanor does a complete
Oh,
180.
boy.
Oh, yeah, this girl's got wrestling skills.
Definitely. But the core of her kit is actually her plunging attack.
Oh, really?
Yeah, kind of different, right? Varessa uses the momentum of
really.
her charged attack to leap into the air and then plunge toward her enemies.
There's
After
so many
unleashing her
characters
elemental
that-
skill, tapping her normal
depend on
attack will
plunging
allow her to
attacks.
quickly perform a
I
charged attack
main
and
one
then
of
attack
them.
with greater speed.
Wow. She seems a lot more lithe, and her moves seem more forceful.
But I mean,
Forceful
like, I guess
is
the
right.
execution for it is a
Varessa
bit
gains
different.
Night Soul points by hitting enemies with her plunging attack. When her Night Soul points reach maximum level through this method, Varessa can enter a special state and consume Night Soul points to unleash an even stronger plunging attack.
So, this must be the hero state you mentioned before, when she wears the mask and channels her idol. Wow, yeah, her moves definitely look so much more confident now.
That's for sure. The combination of her elemental skill, charged attack, and plunging attack is where her kit really shines. Plus, when in this state,
Oh, wait, I
for
just
a
realized
brief
that there's
period of
little,
time after performing a
little
plunging
hearts that
attack,
appear when she
Varessa can
attacks.
unleash a special
so
elemental
cute.
burst.
Oh, I get
love
it.
that.
So, the on screen indicator around her signals when you can unleash it.
Yep, and during her normal elemental burst, Varessa dons her mask, enters her special combat state, and unleashes a powerful flying kick against her enemies.
Whew, that's a strong kick.
Of course, adventuring isn't all about combat. Like the Saurians of her tribe, Varessa is good at sprinting, jumping, and smashing through obstacles in her way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that leg spinning animation when she sprints is just so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, as-
Plus,
as I
if
said
she
earlier,
encounters
it's
an
giving
obstacle on
Sonic the
road,
Hedgehog.
She can just leap right over it.
Like, you guys
Yeah,
can
she
see it,
jumps
right?
pretty high.
Varessa's a great
I'm
fighter when
not
she
going
needs
crazy.
to be. But she
For
doesn't
once.
do too well in a competition setting. She's afraid of hurting other people.
Ah, okay, so she's all raw power and no control, huh? I bet Yansan could help with that. Varessa's one of her students, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And Yansan's ancient name means power. So if anyone can teach Varessa about wielding immense strength, it's her.
Oh, speaking of Yansan, it seems like our travel guide has some information about her.
Yes, these are some of Yansan's tips for a successful visit to the Collective of Plenty. So, let's take a look at some of the recommended activities around her tribe. The
Oh, yes,
Collective
please.
of Plenty is all about brute strength, so wrestling matches are a popular activity,
I would not
especially
last
between
long.
people and Saurians. If you're interested, head to the
I
wrestling
would
arena
lose in
to check it
seconds.
out.
Whoa, that looks like a
I would
close
rather
match.
watch.
Travelers might also spot matador Monitus around the outskirts of the tribe.
Oh,
I
that's
get the name now.
adorable.
They definitely look like bullfighters.
Or, I guess, Saurian fighters in this case? Anyway, these little guys are pranksters that like to taunt the Tatankasaurs with their banners. In true Collective of Plenty fashion, the best way to get rid of them is by charging straight at them. Of course, we can't forget about the most popular pastime in the tribe, exercise. And since Ian-san is a professional trainer, a lot of people come to her for nutrition plans, training plans, and strength training exercises. I mean, she can do it all.
Yeah, but it's quite the contrast seeing her train people who are so much bigger
It's funny
than
that
her.
like the text
But
says
once
avoid
you learn
anything
about
high
her
in sugar or
personality,
sodium.
I feel like you don't even notice her height anymore.
Fanta.
She just definitely seems dependable and supportive.
Definitely.
I chug Fanta
so
every
let's take a
single
look at how
stream.
all that training plays out in combat.
You haven't quite hit your reps for today. Come on, one more set.
Do I have to?
Controlled breathing.
You know what, no, since you took a drink, I'm gonna take one too.
Start the clock. Heads
The
up.
clock started 24 minutes ago. Excuse me.
As you can see, Ian-san is an electro polearm user.
Polearm? But isn't that a barbell?
Hey, a barbell can be an effective weapon, but only in the hands of an experienced in-game professional, of course. So don't try this at home, travelers.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the barbell fighting to Yan-san.
With her elemental skill, Ian-san gains Night Soul points and dashes forward a certain distance.
Quick.
With her elemental burst, Ian-san unleashes a powerful ground pound and summons her limited edition kinetic energy scale for workouts to the field.
I love how
Wait,
for
what does that
workouts
do?
is
The
in
energy
parentheses.
scale follows the active character and boosts their attack
That's
based on
awesome.
Ian-san's own attack and amount of Night Soul points. The more Night Soul points she has, the higher the boost.
Ah, okay. So it's better for Yan-san's Night Soul
That's
points
what
to
that little
remain
icon
high.
is.
Yes, exactly. And that's where the energy scale's other function comes in. The energy scale logs the distance the active character has moved, excluding Ian-san herself. The more Ian-san's party members move, the more Night Soul points she gains, which means her attack buff is higher.
Wow, okay, so it all comes down to the amount of exercise. Very fitting for a trainer. So Yan-san probably works best with characters who use movement abilities in combat.
That's true. Although, because of that, her buff isn't restricted to a specific AoE, so moving around is kind of the point. I'm sure travelers will figure out all sorts of cool team comps.
That's so nice.
Also, when a nearby
try my
party
best.
member triggers a Night Soul burst, Ian-san obtains the warming up effect through one of her talents, allowing her to continuously restore HP to your current active character for a period of time.
That's
Oh, I
useful.
like that. Because recovery is definitely important in training too.
Ian-san's training comes in handy for exploration as well.
Okay, so
In the
if
Night
she
Soul's blessing
heals
state, Ian-san's movement
and
speed
everything's
is
movement based,
enhanced.
then I feel like she'd
And
be a
holding the
perfect
sprint button
teammate
allows
for
her to enter
Xiao.
the even faster at rush state.
Without arguing.
Wow, that's lightning fast. Looks like Yan-san's got some serious athletic ability. I really
do I.
like how all her skills suit her profession.
Yeah, I feel like her training philosophy really shines through. It takes constant, dedicated practice to truly harness your power. And that's definitely what makes Yan-san so effective against her enemies.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of enemies, I see a danger notice here.
Oh.
Right. Well,
Lava
travelers
giant
need to defeat
statue.
this creature to get Varessa's Ascension materials. It uses scalding lava and rocks to attack its foes, so make sure you're prepared, travelers.
This monster kind of reminds me of the lava enemies we faced before. The ones
yeah.
afraid of pyro attacks.
Oh,
Those
you're
guys.
right. It's like an extreme version of those enemies, and it works in a similar way. Hit it with enough pyro attacks and it will change form, giving you an opportunity to strike. Now is also the perfect time to talk about an improvement to the boss tracking system. Starting in version 5.5, clicking on a boss icon on the map will allow you to more quickly navigate to its location.
Oh, nice.
Alright.
Well, that should make farming a lot easier.
bad.
All right, I'd say it's about time for our first break.
Oh, wait, we forgot something important.
Oh, of course. The event wishes. In the first half
wishes.
of version 5.5,
Okay.
we'll have event
Kinda
wishes
feeling.
from Veressa
See,
and
anyone gets a
Shannon.
rerun.
Ian-san will also enjoy a drop rate boost. Plus, a new
Beautiful. I will explain
5-star
why.
catalyst
That
Vivid
weapon
Notions
looks
will be featured
absolutely
on the
adorable.
weapon banner.
And in the second half of version 5.5, we'll have returning event
I
wishes
already
for
have Venti,
Shilonen
so-
and Venti.
All right, now we can actually take our first break. See you soon.
To be continued. Alright, there's the next redemption code,
后
y'all.
路之邦是一个什么样的地方？
乌鲁之邦啊，
Make sure you
是一
use
个充满力量与肌肉的地方。那么他们这个部族里面的人解决问题的哲学就是力大专飞。
I'm gonna
那我们在设计这个区域地图的时候
turn off
啊
the,
就希望
captions so
大
you
世界、角色和
so you
龙
can see it.
都有这种力大专飞的感觉。比方说在探索的时候啊，碰到跨越不了的悬崖，
There's the
我觉得
coyote.
跑得够快就能够顺势起飞。碰到一定要过的河流，
But yeah,
我觉得
as it says,
跑得
that
够快
expires on
就
the
可以
17th
上
in
飘
2 days,
包括碰
so
到一些复杂地形，
better hurry.
我觉得跑得够快就能够打通隧道、改变地形，等等。
But yeah, this
那
update's
后路
looking
之邦的人在日
amazing
常
so
生活中
far.
有什么有意思的事情吗？
哦，我想起来，
I
就有一
do
款
not
知
have
名
a
的风味饮
single
料，
complaint
就是
yet.
用乌鲁之邦盛产的水果加兔角龙猛烈的撞击做
Especially
出来
after the
其中这
dead
个充
patch
满
that
力度的
was
撞击啊是关
5.4.
键。毕
Like,
竟
not
我
much
觉得
really
这个叫
happened.
做大力出。
And it was like, oh, we got like one new 5-star. It is gonna be added to standard banner
有什么
anyway.
灵感吗？
这个嘛，我总觉得之前那款生态还缺少一点狂野，
So
而
it's
火山
like,
天然就具有的
okay.
野性美，则可以很好的弥补这一块。
like yeah, the
不
Mikala
过我
Flower
们开发的
Festival
同
was
学啊，
fun,
对这个设计的想法
but
还不太统一。
beyond
我
that,
觉
it
得
didn't
火
really
山
have
吧
anything else
就应该
going
激烈
for
的
it.
喷发。火山应该
Because
像
the video
火山
editing,
一样
那最后啊，
event
我们
is
努
really
力地满足了
simple.
双方的需求，
the
让
fishing
它
event
一
just
会儿沉
looks
寂，
really
一
boring.
会儿喷发。
它除了夸张的风景地貌，有没有
So yeah,
特别有
5.4 wasn't
但是大家
very
体验呢
very
当然
enjoyable
也是有
patch.
的，比如说
But 5.5 is looking to be
就会
absolutely
在这个版本迎来高潮
redonkulous.。
我们这个版本有狂野的自然生态，有激情对撞的场景，
And
甚至还有夸张的
I
地方传奇
cannot
等着大家。
wait
也
to
希
see
望大
what
家
else
能够喜欢
what else
1.5 版
there
本
is.
的游戏内容。
好看。
But yeah, you already know like a
Well,
tiny
good,
bit of my wishing plans because I already have Venti. Oh, we're back.
Hello, travelers! Welcome
Hello,
back
hello.
to the version 5.5 special program.
Welcome back. Does everyone still remember the volcanic eruption we saw earlier?
Sorry, we got left.
Well, the eruptions are actually getting a lot more intense.
That seems like a bad omen.
Yeah.
New area.
Travelers will need to
Nice.
investigate the volcano to learn more. And to do that, travelers will need to wait for the right moment and head to the very top of a circular isle known as the Skyfire Circlet, which sits right above the volcano.
You know, being so close to the crater really does look very dangerous, but wow, is it stunning.
Once you make it to the top, you can use a special method to enter the volcano and follow a mechanical dragon into an underground ruin.
Pretty environments. I wonder what that thing in the center is gonna do. Okay, yeah, it definitely looks like we're gonna be using Kukasaurs a lot. With all the high platforms and floating areas. Yeah, because I wasn't able to get Chaska during her debut banner, so I'm going to be using every last Kukasaur that I have available.
Wow, it's so majestic. I thought the inside of a volcano would be nothing but lava and rock, but this place is more like a city.
There have long
yeah, I
been
forgot to
legends in
turn
Natlan that
captions back
speak
on.
of a
Oops.
sacred city and a
Hold on,
volcano.
there we go.
And that's exactly what this place is. It's the sacred city of Tolan, built by the Dragonborn of ages past.
Wow, the shattered sky looks so cool, and these mechanisms look so advanced.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Travelers might notice a certain resemblance to the secret source automaton. And that's
Oh, yeah,
because
I remember
everything you
those.
see here,
I
the
don't
secret
like
source
fighting
servants, the
those.
dragons circling the sky, the giant structures,
Night
are
soul
all
robots.
relics from the age of the ancient dragons.
Those flying ones are called secret source dragon idols, right? Wow, we can actually ride them. This dragon technology is really impressive.
So, unfortunately, due to the previous war between dragons and humans, along with years of abyssal corrosion, the city doesn't operate like it should.
The war between dragons and humans. What happened?
A few clues were revealed in Ochkanatlan, but there are more secrets to uncover this time.
Alright,
And
so yeah, we
travelers
get
will need the
two
help of a
areas,
very
then.
special Saurian along the way.
Ooh, I'm guessing that means it's time for another adventure with Little One?
Absolutely, that's right. Travelers might remember that during the Cinder City World Quest in version 5.2, a mysterious dragonborn said venturing to a sacred city was the key to dispelling the Flame Lord's blessing and unraveling the mysteries surrounding Little One. I know a lot of people can't wait to get to the bottom of that curse and learn more about the so-called Chosen of Dragons. And it looks
No,
like
I'm
exploring this
not
place
sorry
might give you
calling
some answers.
Not just
the
answers,
Saurian
but also
Empire, though.
rewards. A
So this
total
is
of
just, like,
400
one
Primo
of the
Gems
first
in
nicknames that popped into
exploration
my head.
mission rewards are up for grabs by exploring the new 5.5 regions.
Primo Gems in
These
exploration
rewards will be
rewards.
available through
Nice.
version 5.6, so don't
Nice.
miss out. All right, let's get into the version 5.5 event.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's.
Similar to the Sacred Dragon City, our first event
Tell me
gives
what you got.
travelers the chance to learn about Natlan's past.
Lore.
Tournament of Glory and
Auroran!
Bloom. So it's a competition.
Yeah.
Eva.
The name of the event is a reference to the Bloomflower Trials, a kind of competition that hasn't been held in Natlan for a long time.
Ooh, mysterious. So why is it being held now after so much time?
Well, the main reason is to help an ailing Saurian.
Oh, the little
that makes sense.
Tapetnosaur wearing the hat.
Yeah, the little
Yeah, he's a
hat.
brave little Saurian who contracted a rare illness during the fight against the Abyss. So the tribal chiefs enlisted the help of a professional Saurian
I want
vet,
to talk about
Aoife.
Eva so bad.
Hey, Kukuku's there too.
Of course. He's
Ah, great
Aoife's
little
assistant
bird.
after all, and a very capable one at that. No way, bro! Yes way, bro! According to Aoife, if we want to save this Saurian, we need to collect sacred flame crystals, a special resource that can be obtained when tribes fight against each other during the Bloomflower Trials.
Oh, I would do anything to help that little guy.
I know. And luckily, the 6 tribal chiefs agree. But that's not the only purpose of the tournament. Mawika sees it as a chance for a different kind of competition to unite her people.
Oh,
and
yeah,
she's even
'cause we
funding the
need
event
a
herself.
replacement for the tournament.
So if all 6 tribes are participating, I wonder which team the Traveler will join. How does that work?
Oh,
I don't know.
let me explain the event gameplay.
Take it away.
This event has 2 different kinds of gameplay, the Bloomflower Trials and Saurian Treasure Seeker. In the Bloomflower Trials, travelers will fight alongside their companions in an inter-tribal competition that puts their offensive and defensive capabilities to the test. For example, this is an offensive battle with Mualani. In offensive battles, you need to break through the enemy's defensive barriers to capture their stronghold. Your allies will provide valuable support on the battlefield. Use their skills to your advantage to complete various stage events and seize the enemy's main base.
And this
Right.
one with Varessa must be a defensive battle.
That's right. In defensive
Alright, looks
battles,
like
you
it
need to
allows-
prevent your flag from
okay,
being
so it gives
destroyed
you
and work with your
Mualani
allies
and
to
Parisa as a
protect your
trial
base.
character.
Wow,
that you
so
don't
it's
have
a
her.
true standoff between the tribes.
Uh-huh. In this event, when you're competing,
Excuse me?
you're having fun.
Okay, so what about the Saurian Treasure Seeker?
Basically,
What's that about?
travelers need to guide Saurians on a treasure hunt by switching the indicated direction
so
at
it's like a
various
little maze
intersections
thing.
while collecting treasure and avoiding hazards along the route, like hilly trail patrols and lava eruptions.
Ooh, looks fun.
Plus, different Saurians have different abilities, so make sure to choose the best route. Oh, I should also mention, completing this event will give travelers the chance to invite Auroran to their party.
We get a free Auroran.
Version
Which is
5.5
awesome.
also has other exciting events in store. The first one is a more light-hearted co-op event. Travelers can either randomly match
I'll
with
probably
other
be
players
doing off camera.
or team up with friends.
Because I
Co-op
don't
with
really
friends
like
is
doing
always so
co-op
fun.
events during streams.
In this event, the goal is to collect as many adventure coins as possible. Interact with item boxes scattered around the challenge arena to obtain key resources to secure victory.
Oh, so the items help you mess with other players and prevent them from earning points?
Yeah, that's right. Plus, everyone has a designated character, so make sure to use their skills to your advantage.
Whoa, 4 Mawikas? I can't even tell them apart. So I guess if you're gonna mess with another player, then you better target the right one.
Oh,
yeah.
definitely. Especially because rewards are on the line.
So this next event looks like it takes place at the People of the Springs.
That's right. It's called Rhythm Ball Metzli. Mualani invited the traveler to her tribe for a special music festival.
Rhythm
Shilonen
thing?
and
Rhythm
Mizuki are
event?
going to be there too.
Sounds nice and relaxing. I feel like Shilonen needs that in her life.
For sure.
True. In this event, the goal is to strike incoming balls with the paddle to smash
okay, it's
the
this again.
blocks. The paddle's element changes based on your character's elemental type, so you can
Okay,
even trigger elemental
I
reactions.
remember this game.
All you need to do is hit the
It's-
balls to the beat to defeat
If you guys
the boss.
remember what
Well, that doesn't
Atari,
seem too hard.
No.
yeah, if
but
you guys
this
remember
next
the
event
really
might
old
be.
game Atari Breakout, it's
So,
basically Genshin's
Unlimited
version
Fighting
of that.
Championship features 5 stages of high difficulty combat challenges.
boss
Each
rush.
stage is divided into 2 halves. In the first half, you need to follow the directions specified in the challenge to earn buffs, which should give you an edge in the second half as you face off against formidable bosses. Your chosen difficulty determines the max HP of the bosses.
Wait, 9,999 times HP multiplier?
Oh gosh.
Is that even possible to defeat?
Well, let's just say the highest difficulty doesn't take the word challenge lightly.
Okay, well, this next event has to do with artifacts. So
Double
within the event
artifact
period, you can
drop.
earn double the artifact drops.
That's certainly new.
So if you need to do some artifact farming, don't miss out. Travelers can also look forward to a new artifact domain and 2
course.
new artifact sets in version 5.5.
Nice. Double drops are here just in time.
Yep, and plus, I heard
those are
the
pretty.
Long Night's Oath set tells the story of light keepers who fought against the Abyss and Not Cry.
Lightkeepers.
Lore,
Wow.
lore,
Not Cry
lore.
seems so mysterious. Lorekeepers, get your pens ready.
Absolutely. So be sure to check out the story behind the artifact set if you're interested.
Definitely
All
going
right,
to.
moving on to Repertoire of Myriad Melodies.
Ooh, are we getting a
some
rhythm
stuff.
game update?
Absolutely. Certain Natlan
I almost
OSTs
forgot
will
that
now
this
be
became a
available
permanent
in the
thing.
game.
Cool. I'm sure people have been waiting for that.
Future updates will continue to add more music. In addition, Natlan and Venti-inspired score themes will be added to the Treasure of Myriad Melodies shop, so check them out if you're interested. Plus, in the new update, you can now play the rhythm game in the Serenity Pot.
Nice.
Hey, nice.
Version 5.5 is also adding new
More
permanent
echoes. I
envisaged
still
echoes
haven't
challenges
unlocked
for
a
Venti and
single
Dia.
one.
Complete
I
them to earn
need
their
to work on
corresponding
that.
echoes.
Ooh, Dia's flames are so cool. Oh, and Venti's echoes look like feathers in Cecilia's. Very fitting.
So check
pretty.
them out if you're interested.
Yeah, and good luck with the challenges.
Travelers
wonder
can
what
also
the-
look forward to some Genius Invocation TCG
More
updates,
cards.
including new character and action cards.
So don't miss out, Genius Invocation fans.
All right. Next
Alright,
up on the
so
agenda
Kachina's
is
definitely new.
Our
Emily
break
is
for the
definitely
third
new.
redemption
Is Navia
code.
new?
See you on the other side, travelers.
I don't remember.
Today's goal is to get moving and burn fat.
I'm not doing this.
Follow
I'm
the
not
chance
standing
on-
up and doing this.
Are we ready?
You will not catch
Let's
me.
go.
But
Gotta
yeah,
warm
there's
up those
there's
muscles,
code
so
number
let's
3.
get our bodies moving.
Ugh, that is like strange though.
Now, on the jump rope. Here we go.
I don't have a jump
Keep
rope.
pushing.
But yeah, there's code
Next
number
up
3.
is high knees. Let's go. You got it,
I
coach.
think we're almost done with the program, are we not?
Now,
Yeah, we're almost
increase
done,
the
dang.
speed. Oh, gotta sprint it out. Looking good. Now, into a wide squat.
Oh, well, Yansan's technically not even doing it
You're
properly.
amazing, coach. Keep it up. You can do it.
Pobrecita Brisa, she looks in
Hang
pain.
in there. We're gonna alternate punches and knee drives. Keep that core tight. Yes, coach.
I wonder if anyone who
Finally,
did the special program is
stretch it
actually
out.
doing these exercises with them.
Cool down time. All right, that's it for today's session. See you tomorrow. Don't miss out.
Welcome back.
Woo!
Hello.
Let's jump right into some system optimizations.
Always
First,
nice.
the sanctifying elixir, which travelers can use to generate artifacts, now has a guarantee.
Ooh,
Those
what
are
kind
always
of
nice.
guarantee?
So starting
What you
in
got?
5.5, for artifacts defined with sanctifying elixir, as you raise them to maximum level, at least 2 substat enhancements along the way are guaranteed to be applied to your targeted substats.
Yay.
Hopefully, this improves the leveling experience.
Okay, that'll
Yeah,
make
definitely
things
sounds
so
like
much
it'll be
easier.
easier to get the artifact you're aiming for. This next update should also be useful. In version 5.5, the treasure compass will now be able to detect more treasure locations, including the
Nice.
new kind of Munitous in the Collective of Plenty region.
Oh, nice. So that should make it
Wonderful.
easier to farm those primo gems.
Exactly. Plus, in addition to the boss tracking update we mentioned earlier, there will also be updates to the mail system, so be sure to check out the developers' discussion for further details.
And we also have a piece of out-of-game news to share. So Genshin Impact is teaming up with Seagate to release an external SSD. Let's take a closer look at the collab.
Okay. I'm probably not gonna get it, but let's see it. Ooh, Sino themed. Ah, electrifying design. I see what you did there. Lightning fast, whole bunch of electro puns. Puns worthy of Sino himself.
And with that, we've made it all the way through our version 5.5 travel guide.
Oh,
Nice.
which means it's time for us to sign off. But guys, it's been so fun. We hope you've enjoyed it. We've really enjoyed seeing all of this new stuff that's about to come out.
I did too.
I'm really excited for the updates to the permanent content, particularly the echoes.
definitely
I think that looks awesome.
Definitely.
I'm really excited to see which other characters are going to have echoes. I was thinking if Varessa has one, it's got to be food themed, right? It's going to be
absolutely.
like mini donuts
that would make a lot of
or
sense.
Tacos?
yeah, to tacos, just like flying out of the back of her.
I mean,
hope
that
so.
sounds delicious. Well, you wouldn't want them to drop, though, you know.
No, I'm sure she'll still eat them.
Totally.
3-second rule.
Well, I am super excited for everyone to get the chance
Terrible.
to meet Varessa and have fun with her in game, learn a little bit more about her. I
just need
I
to
don't know,
check
can't
them off
wait.
on our list.
And I'm still thinking a little bit about just that sacred city of Tolan, learning
Ooh,
more
yeah.
about that. It just seemed super interesting to just explore this whole different world within a world in a way. So,
So exciting.
yeah. Well, it's time for us to say goodbye. So, bye, travelers. See you in game.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Anyways, time for recap and plans. Okay, so I already memed about how I was gonna talk about him. Let's see if I can find a good screenshot for him. Where is he? I feel like he was around here somewhere. Where was he? I think he was in the actual trailer itself, wasn't he? I know he was here somewhere. Where was he? Yeah, there's Verisa. Okay, there he is. Okay. I know this isn't much of a hear me out, but seriously, hear me out. Aoife looks hot, okay? Look at this man. Look at him. And tell me with a straight face that he is not attractive. I dare you to do it. Because he is genuinely attractive. If he doesn't become playable, I'm actually going to be sad. Especially because we've been really lacking in male playable characters in the Natlan series. Because we've only gotten like 2 or 3. Kanish in 5.0, and then Auroran a couple updates later. So we need more men, Hoyoverse. We need more men, please. I'm being deprived of my hot men of my hot video game men. But yeah, as I already said, the environments look absolutely amazing. I want to talk about wishing plans. Where are the banners? Where are they? Where do you talk about them? Because I know you do. Where are they? Okay, I feel like oh, there we go. Okay, so. Oh, ancients above. Okay. Hold on. I need to get to like the okay, there. I'm gonna turn the captions off. Okay, so I'm definitely wishing for Verisa. Hands down. Yes, Xianyun is cool, but again, I already have Xiao, so I don't really need another Animo unit for the time being. But I'm definitely wishing for Verisa, and a few people I know will know one of the reasons, but I'm just gonna let everyone in on the joke. There is a VTuber acquaintance. I'm not entirely sure if she's an acquaintance or if I'm able to call her a friend at this point, but I know it. But Verisa reminds me of a certain VTuber that long watchers have probably met already because I've rated her a few times, and that's why I was wondering if she was planning on going live. By the name of Tantan MooTuber, who literally just looks like this. Her model literally just looks like this. It is a pink-haired cowgirl-themed VTuber model, and a bunch of people, including me, who are in her server, and are making a couple jokes saying like, "Oh, Dan, you're in the game, Vorisa." And we all just ended up having a big old laugh about it. So, definitely wishing for her. And if I have enough wishes, I'll go for the weapon too. Especially because I did get Wriothesley successfully, and I am starting to get a bit of a lack of catalysts. So I definitely need to I'll definitely need to see if I can pick up a copy of Vivid Notions for sure. And as I've already stated, I'm not wishing in Phase 2 because I already have Venti, and I'm not entirely interested in Shilonen. So that's kind of my thing. What should I talk about next? Yeah, again, I've already stated this so many times, but the environments look so pretty. The area for the Collective of Plenty looks absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, the fact that we get 2 new areas is absolutely amazing. And I think that we'll end up rounding out the Natlan map for the time. Because the level up system for the stadium, I forgot what it's called. It's like the tablet of something. But we can't bring it up all the way just yet. And also, I'm very close to triple crowning the Pyro Traveler, which I think will be a first, like the first time I'm actually giving crowns to a version of the Traveler. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm definitely triple crowning Hydro Traveler, though, and no one's stopping me. What else? Oh, well, I didn't stop on the right point, but Eva being conventionally being incredibly attractive as always. Yep, there he is. I am a simp, and I am not sorry. I'm not gonna apologize. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do this event on stream. And I'm so glad that we get a free Auroran, because if memory serves, Auroran is the only 5-star, or 5-star ancients, the only 4-star character I do not own. I have everybody else except Auroran. So the fact that I get one for free is absolutely amazing. It is incredibly helpful for me to kind of round out everyone, because even though I'm pretty sure I will never be able to fully catch up in terms of 5-stars, I at the very least want to have every single 4-star. That's my goal by whenever Genshin stops putting up updates. But yeah, the event looks absolutely amazing. As already mentioned, I'm planning on doing this event off camera, because I don't really like doing co-op events on stream, because the lag is too heavy and I end up connecting way too late. Like, there have literally been times on stream where I've tried to connect, and then by the time I connect, the game is already done, so I wasn't able to do anything. So yeah, this is definitely going to be an off-camera thing, for sure. Genshin Breakout, I will probably do on camera. I have not decided it yet. I've played this event before. I forgot which update it was, but this is not the first time that we've seen this game. I think it was in an Inazuma update, if I remember correctly. Like the last big festival that we had. Not the one that we had in 5.4, the one before that. I don't remember what it was called. Was it the Mikoa Flower Festival? Like the first version of it? I don't know. I'm gonna have to comb through. But yeah, definitely doing this one. Definitely going to consider doing this one on camera. I am not entirely sure. The new artifacts look really cool. I'm already placing a wager that one of them is going to be plunging attack based, which will be useful for Verisa and will also be painful for me. Because I just, not long ago, got Xiao pretty much to his perfected build, and now there's another set that I have to farm for. Like, Xiao mains are eating good and also suffering. Because I can bet that a lot of people works really hard for the Xiao builds that they have, and they just they just felt a little bit of they just took a little bit of emotional and psychic damage from this set, or at the very least they will. I've been struggling to avoid leaks. So hard. But yeah, the fact that the music event's getting an update, very nice. I haven't touched it since its debut. This godsend. Because the amount of times that I've done that I've made a double crit artifact, and it hasn't rolled into either of them, or it only rolls into one of the crit stats once, hurts my heart. So the fact that they're fixing it to where at least 2 rolls are guaranteed to be the stats that you selected helps out so much, and it will make building characters so much easier. So I'm definitely thankful that they're doing that for us. The treasure compass item detection, kind of had a feeling they were going to do that to kind of accommodate for the new gimmicks and with the Collective of Plenty. But yeah, I think that just about does it for my plans. I simped over Aoife for a bit, which you guys can't judge me for. I went over wishing plans, event plans, gushed about how cool the environments look, Yeah, I think that's it. I do believe that is all that I had planned for us today. Once again, I'm not going to be switching over to Star Rail, Star Rail Agents, to Stardew, because I do have an exam to take for one of my college classes. So, I will sadly have to bid you all farewell. If you guys enjoyed this stream and you're on the YouTube side of things, then please be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and as always, stay awesome. And if you're one of the lovely people who decided to take time out of your day, afternoon, or evening to come watch this stream live, or you're here for the 2 weeks that it's on Twitch before I transfer it over, then please be sure to drop a follow and maybe even a subscription if you haven't done so already, so we can fill those 2 meters up as fast as we can, so I can provide quality content, or as best of a quality of content as I can provide. Small reminder that those with Twitch Prime are able to get a free 1 month's subscription to a streamer of their choosing, so if you haven't used that with someone else, I encourage you guys to use that here. And as always, long live the rebellion, and good night.